Good morning. This is KELOLAND On the Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your weekend. We also have your board and busters, but first our top story. Christine Erickson is officially the 33rd mayor of Sioux Falls. Erickson took the oath of office Friday afternoon. She's the first woman to serve as mayor. She encouraged the council to have healthy disagreements and asked Sioux Falls residents to work together. Erickson also looked toward the future.
To 6-year-old Jada. But if we truly intend to build a better Sioux Falls, we cannot be mere custodians of this extraordinary city. We must make the tough decisions that continue to move Sioux Falls forward, to be a place where our children can find opportunities and afford a good life, a place that attracts businesses and jobs that support families, and one of the safest communities to live in and raise a family.
Also taking oaths of office for city councilors James Oppenheimer, Rich McCorris, Sarah Pankinen, and Zach Oakway. A federal judge has issued a preliminary injunction against South Dakota's new law that prohibits the advertising of abortion pills. This means the law cannot be enforced until it makes its way through the court system. The law in question, House Bill 1274, came in response to advertisements from New York-based Mayday Health about how pregnant women in South Dakota could still get abortion medication. KELOLAND's Marissa Bronkhorst explains what this injunction means for the new law in a KELOLAND.com original that's online right now. The Rapid City Police Department is looking for a missing 13-year-old girl. Authorities say Kalia Steele was last seen at midnight yesterday on the 700 block of East Anamosa Street in the northeast part of the city. She was last seen wearing a black shirt and black sweatpants. If you have any information on where Kalia might be, you're asked to call Rapid City Police. Let's take a look at our forecast now. Meteorologist Jalen Borison. Good morning, Jalen.
Good morning, Jordan. We have yet another day of trying to beat the heat here in KELOLAND. Highs not quite as hot as yesterday here to the east, thanks to those winds shifting to the north and east. We'll have an easterly wind in Sioux Falls at about 10 to 15 miles per hour and a high of 91 degrees. Plenty of sunshine, while in western KELOLAND could see a few spotty showers and isolated thunderstorms this afternoon. Not expecting anything in terms of severe weather, though. We'll climb to a high of 96 in Rapid City. We do have that heat advisory still in effect for western KELOLAND through Sunday evening, as heat index values could climb up to 100 to 102 at times. So make sure to stay cool and hydrated if you are spending time outdoors. And for tonight, we'll cool off into the 60s and 70s for lows, 66 in Sioux Falls, with those winds shifting to the southeast. Not only here, but across KELOLAND, we're going to see more southerly winds, which will help us heat up again for tomorrow. 95 in Sioux Falls, and out in western KELOLAND, a lot of triple digits in the forecast. But a cold front is going to move through for the start of our week, and it'll bring some big changes with our temperatures. We'll take a look at that coming up in my 7-day forecast.
Thanks, Jalen. The Jar Pickleball Club is in the middle of one of its largest tournaments yet. This weekend, they're hosting the South Dakota PPA Amateur State Championship. It's a competition that puts Sioux Falls on the map for pickleball.
One of the things that could really elevate us is if we can go and get players from Omaha and get players from Minneapolis, and a lot of these nearby larger cities have a ton of great competition, and we don't always get them to come down and play with us. So I think an event like this gives us a chance to showcase how much talent we really have here and show off that Sioux Falls players can compete with the best of them.
Men's and women's singles were Friday, men's and women's doubles are today, and mixed doubles are on Sunday. Well, the races scheduled for tonight at I-90 Speedway just west of Hartford have been canceled. Organizers say the decision to cancel is because of the extreme heat expected today. Racing will be back at I-90 next Saturday with the late model street stock pit stop challenge. Gloria Day Lutheran Church in Sioux Falls is looking for volunteers to pack 100,000 meals for children in need. It's part of a Feed My Starving Children mobile pack event. You can volunteer either from 9 a.m. to 11 or noon to 2 p.m. Check out this year's Sioux Falls Air Show. This year's show commemorates America's 250th anniversary and the 80th anniversary of the South Dakota Air National Guard. Gates open at 8:30 a.m. and flying starts at 11. It's taking place at Joe Foss Field and South Dakota Air National Guard Base. Explore the world of Pokemon at Izzy's Con at the Sioux Falls Convention Center. The free event includes live entertainment, Lego building, and Pokemon card giveaways. You can pick up your free ticket at Izzy's Gym in Sioux Falls. The event goes from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Head to the Butterfly House and Aquarium in Sioux Falls for Kids Day from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Enjoy a scavenger hunt, crafts, and a presentation from a biologist. And take in live music once again at the Loud at the Falls. This week, country music group Flat River Band is performing at 7. The show is free. Go across the border into Iowa for the Granite Threshing Bee. Saturday's events include a quilt demonstration at 10 a.m., a vintage parade at 1 p.m., and a vintage tractor pull at 6:30 p.m. Let's get another check on our forecast with meteorologist Jalen Boris. And like you said, the heat might be breaking up here in the next few days.
Yeah, Jordan, we've got some changes on the way with our weather. After a hot past week in KELOLAND, a cold front is going to move through for the start of our week. And by Tuesday here in Sioux Falls, a high of 85 degrees, plenty of sunshine, breezier winds, and we'll stay in the 80s heading into the rest of our week with a slight chance for some showers on Thursday. And in Aberdeen, a chance for some thunderstorms Sunday evening and going into the night. Some of those storms could be on the stronger side with a hot high of 95 degrees. We'll stay in the 90s through Monday, but from there we cool it off to a seasonable high of 83 on Tuesday, with those partly cloudy skies lingering for the rest of your week. And in the Pierre area, showers and thunderstorms possible on Sunday evening to 103 degrees. Very hot there for the start of our week, but by the middle of the week, a high of 85 on Wednesday with a chance for some showers, and then more dry skies for the start of next weekend with a high of 91 on Friday. And in Rapid City, a hot weekend there with more unsettled weather lingering. Some thunderstorms possible on Sunday, 102 degrees, 89 though by Tuesday, partly cloudy skies, and then we'll have more chances in the showers as we more chances for showers as we go into the middle to end of the week. 90 on Thursday, but for next weekend, we'll try to warm it up a little bit more to a high of 92.